Alright, so welcome back. So tonight we've come to the Blacksmith Arms. So I haven't been here for about a year now, because this was probably the third or fourth video that I did. So yeah, it's been basically a full year now. Me and Stacey came last time, but we brought Ed and Susie tonight. So they've not seen this place before. So when I came here last, we didn't get that much, to be honest. There was a few creepy little noises, some glass moving like noises, but not that much. But when Cabo TV came here, he had his voice shouted in the toilets through there, which was really odd. Because the reason I came here originally was to see if I could find out what was making that noise, or not debunk it, but yeah, to debunk it really, to see if I could find out what was causing the problem. But I couldn't find anything that would make that noise in that room. The door never made that noise. There's no water running in there anyway. But yeah, that was quite strange how we caught that. But we'll see. We'll have a look at it again in a bit and see if we can find anything. But I'm pretty sure I tried everything last time. Yeah, we'll have a little check around here. We have already made sure there's nobody here, but we'll show you around. So yeah, we'll catch you in a minute. Now I'm really conscious of the road here because all along the front of the pub there's curtains, but any lights that we put on will light up those windows in a pub that's been shut for a long time. But really anything that's coming through here is coming through here at 60 mile an hour, so I'm not sure they're even bothered, to be honest. But every time I hear a car or see a light, I'm like, oh, somebody's going to find us. Yeah. See, I do it again, it's just like flinching. I'm always like, put the camera down. And then make sure they don't slow down. It's quite a busy little road, to be fair.
It is, yeah.
Considering. Like, it's not early either, so I mean, it's not like massively late, but it's not early, so. But yeah, it's quite a busy road. So we'll have a look through here. I did notice this. So I watched Paranormal on the Go. I saw their video from here, and Steve from D&D Paranormal. What I'm struggling to do at the moment is find where you put chalk. I will find it. We've been in this little room now for about 5-10 minutes, and the main thing I'm looking for is chalk, not ghosts. I'm looking for chalk now.
Tell us your secrets.
Where is
the chalk? Where is it?
I will find it. If I have to come back, I will come back with chalk. My name's going on the board, Steve. Yeah, let's have a look.
Did you take the chalk?
Nah. I'm assuming he brought his own at this current state.
I could have bought chalk pens if you'd told me.
I didn't realise. I'd forgotten. I need to turn that way so I get a little bit of light. There we go.
Now we can share the light.
Yeah. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Stealth.
Don't worry, activate it. I got stuck to my foot. Full on like folded around my foot and became like a little crunchy salt.
I was sort of expecting like a little bit of glass, because there's glass everywhere, so you like crack it as you go across it. Not a full on one-man band as Ed comes through the door. Gotta be really quiet in here, because there's neighbours. Oh, there's a spider webbing up. Yeah, so we have been upstairs, but we didn't take the camera. We literally just went upstairs, quickly looked in all the rooms, make sure there's nobody in there, because the floors are terrible. But I can sort of film upstairs, but there's nobody up there. Kitchen. Yeah, I know. Still in soak, look. There's something in there. I assume it's rainwater poured in.
Drink it.
Yeah, not drink it. would have been fridge stores, I guess.
Hmm.
All the plug outlets, they'd have had their fridges and freezers in here.
Makes more sense than a chef's naughty corner.
Yeah. It's probably a bit of both. That's the corner where the chefs go to scream. That's it, that's the reason it's there. Yeah, so I did just while I was setting up my camera, I've put my REM pod in this hallway. I was going to put it in the bar area, but it's got a little white light on the front of it, and so it's kind of lighting up the whole room like I am now. Brilliant. Yeah, so it's kind of lighting up the whole room, and I wasn't really keen on that. So what else have we got? Yeah, if we go back that way, and I'll step over that REM pod. Ed will kick it. Then there's men's loos.
Susie's chair.
Yes.
Put a camera in there before.
I think that's illegal.
Nobody said anything.
Well, apparently somebody said Carl, so.
Not to me, they didn't.
But there's a below ground cellar.
Yeah.
So how do you get to the below ground cellar?
Through that hole in the floor, I think. You first. Pepsi? Oh, no, it's empty.
Damn.
Oh, that's the bar area. I'm trying to wonder if, because that looks like cement, whether that was,
sealed.
whether that's been sealed and that was the way down to the old cellar or something.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah, so I didn't see this last time when we were in here. So this room before, I think it was carpeted last time I came in here, but now it's wooden floor. It's been pulled up, but there's a hole over here. Be a bit careful. It goes down to an underground cellar, which looks very flooded. So I'm not sure. I don't know whether that's just been used to be used, it flooded, and then they've got an above ground one that's actually just been through the above ground cellar. But it makes me a bit scared of this floor because it's like plywood, and now knowing there's a big gap underneath it with water makes me not want to stand on it. Bye, Ed.
The telly's in the floor.
Yeah, so this used to be the entrance. Jesus. So that's the stairs to upstairs. But say we have just had a poke around up there. But yeah, there's definitely nobody upstairs, but the floors are terrible. They're all squishy at the top of the stairs. The stairs feel horrible. I'm not really that keen on going back up, to be honest. So yeah, Can't go back through to the bar, I think. Because the door's wide open here now. It always used to be sealed up. Yeah, we've been trying to stay really quiet. Apart from Ed. He's turned into a one-man band the entire way round. And now I just dropped my stuff down the back of the chair to pick all that shit up. It's still everywhere, just scattered all over the place. If there's anything here, we've woken it up now. You walking around, Ed?
Hey?
You walking around?
I moved my feet. I wasn't walking though.
Did you hear a noise that sounded like wood?
Okay, yeah, no, I turned on the spot. I was talking to Susie.
I don't know what it is. Alright, so I've set up a camera in the hallway now down the end. My GoPro's down there. Show you quickly. Down that end. With the light on it. Got my night vision up in the corner so that I can see us in here. Because I think that most of this will be done in here anyway, won't it? So.
I think so, yeah. The main road puts me on edge, but
Yeah, but it's kind of the main
This is
area
also,
of the
yeah.
place, isn't
if
it?
we
So,
keep it as dark as we can.
yeah, we'll keep the lights to a minimum, keep it on night vision. But I might just, before we do anything now that these cameras are actually set up, I reckon we have 2 minutes before we start anything and just leave them. Right, so we've come back in now. I think we probably left that about 10 minutes. I'm sure I heard a noise in here while we were outside. And we had a couple of noises outside, which was creepy. But yeah, I don't know why this place puts me on edge today, like somebody's gonna come along and kick us out. I think we're going to do most of our stuff in the main bar area here, in between cars. Alright, so we've come to your pub today. Is anybody still here? Is there any spirits or entities still hanging around here that wants to come and speak to us? We're open to hear you. Is there anything you can do for us at all? Are we welcome in your pub, in your bar area? My name's Tony.
I'm Susie.
And I'm Ed.
We just popped in to see your pub today, to come and see if there's anybody here. Please feel welcome to make any noises you can. If you can walk around upstairs if you don't want to be around us to start with. Make a noise, there's plenty of glass and stuff on the floor down here. You can move that around. If you want to come through the hallway here, through into the bar, there's a little box on the floor. It's got a small light on it. If you go near that, that'll show us where you are. Won't hurt you, just makes a little noise. Can't lie, I'm still thinking where Steve put the chalk.
Do you know where Steve put the chalk?
Yeah. There's a piece of chalk in here, can you kick it, throw it at us? I feel like I should have brought a beer with me.
Yeah, literally.
You know what, I nearly did when I came out. I genuinely nearly brought a beer with me because I was like, oh, I need to grab a drink. As I ran downstairs, grabbed the can and I was like, oh, that's a beer. And put it back and then ran out.
Can we order a beer? What have you got on draft?
Did you see the prices?
No.
It's bloody cheap.
I want to take that business. I think I do remember from last time, but I can't remember how much they were. I remember it being low actually.
It was like a beer and a bap, wasn't it, that you were looking at?
Beer and a bap.
Uh,
Pretty sure a pint on draft was like £2.70.
Nice. Let's see what it was.
No, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
It could have been Carlin.
Yeah. Can you come and make any noises for us? Just show us that you're here with us.
A tap, a bang, a scrape. We have a box in the hallway as well. Go near that, it won't hurt you, but it will make a noise.
There's some beer cans in that area over there. We've already established that they make a lot of noise. You want to kick one of them?
You'll struggle to squash it because it's already squashed. But if you can move it, I'll just show us where you are.
I don't know if they're like selling noise. I keep hearing there's like little taps and like.
Yeah, like little clicky noises.
Yeah.
But I think the place is quite heavily water damaged and stuff, so.
Yeah, it's like water ingress. Like it's either settling or drips.
And we've literally been
Yeah.
everywhere in
Yeah.
the pub. Well, we've even been upstairs across the floors.
It's been everywhere, and you're also next to a main road where you might get some vibrations off that move and stuff.
What was that one? I don't know, that wasn't really a settling noise, that
It was
was
like a dragging noise.
yeah.
Not dragon, dragon.
Didn't sound like a dragon.
No, it sounded like something being dragged twice.
It's a rat, that's a rat. Okay. It's a rat, that's a rat. Oh, and it sounds really close.
Yeah, it did sound really fucking close. It's under us.
Hey?
I think it's under us.
Do you think it's under this bench?
I reckon so.
It was definitely a noise and then a
Yeah,
like
it's scuttling.
yeah.
It's scuttling feet, mate.
That was definitely a rat. I was only saying just when we went out for a break, this place is quite accessible now. It never used to be. I had to climb through a window, it was really awkward. But I was saying I'm surprised there aren't any rats, mice or anything like that because it being so open. There's a rat. I don't know if you've noticed, but you've got a rat in your bar. Environmental health turn up, they won't be happy about that. That's me.
Apart from the rat, it seems just really still, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Not even just quiet, just like still.
Train. What did you do with the train noise? Oh, you wouldn't have heard it, it was quite
I
quiet.
heard it.
It was yeah. Well, apart from the rat, I feel quite comfortable in here now. If you want us to leave, make a noise for us. Scare us out.
one big bang and we'll be out like a whippet.
Loud as you can. Put all your effort into it. Use our energy, the energy from our cameras, anything you can. And make one big bang and we'll leave. But if you want us to stay, and you like having people back in your pub again because it's been empty for so long, come and interact with us. Come and talk to us. That's me. We're quite happy to sit here and chat with you if you want to come out. Did you work here or was this just your local pub? Fair enough. They were a train, apparently. Keeping you up, mate.
Hey.
Keeping you up.
Yeah. Falling asleep here, you best do something, otherwise you're gonna have a lodge here.
Yeah, we'll leave him here. It's not a threat. It's a promise if he falls asleep. Seems like there's nobody here at the moment. Do you want to come and prove us wrong? Show us that you are still here. Just suddenly thought that because the curtain is slightly open behind the camera over there. Just thought if somebody thought they heard or saw something in here and then came along, looked in through the window because we're in night vision, they just, and we're very slightly lit up by the screen on my camera. They look through the window and see three people just sat on the bunker in the bar, just chilling.
Just chilling. And then a car would come past and light us up and we were sat there like...
I feel like if I saw us three sat like this through the window, very dimly lit, I'd go, yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yes. It'd be something you remember for a while and tell everybody.
That's how ghost stories start, that.
Yeah.
Guess what I saw? People drinking in the pub. The ghost people drinking.
Yeah.
They're all sat on a bench.
How places get named and that over time. This would be the Three Dickheads.
Would indeed.
Three Dickheads pub.
Where are you going this weekend? I'm going to investigate the Three Dickheads pub. I'm going to put the REM pod on that bunker and see if it turns up.
Are any of the three dickheads here with me today?
Yeah. Is it good to hear people laughing and joking in the bar again? Or do you see paranormal investigators do it every weekend? What was it click down there? Oh. What was it click down there? Oh.
I just heard another one from over there.
There was a lot of noise all in one go.
All the way over
Because
to
there was
there.
noise down there. That's a rat. That's a rat.
They're in the wall.
literally that one was either I couldn't narrow it down. It's either in that bench or in the ceiling. I think the problem we're going to have now is any noise that we get is going to come down to rats.
Yeah.
And
That's alright.
you can literally hear them scurrying around, can't you?
Yeah. So you hear a
Yeah, you hear a knock and then you
and
hear
you're like, oh, and then you hear
yeah, so at the moment I've heard what sounds like a rat from right by me here, over there somewhere, and in that direction. And at the same time there was a noise over there, there was a noise back there, which I'm fairly sure was probably another rat.
Oh, if there's one, there's a lot.
Yeah.
You just summoned them. That's what happened because we weren't hearing anything
No?
until we went outside. You went, surprised there's no rats. And we come in,
Like, oh,
rats everywhere.
let's show him where again.
That's it, boys.
Well, just with, for me, like when we went out that back door, there's so much like all the hedges and all the rest of it, like it's perfect for him to be hiding in.
Yeah.
And they can make runs through the back garden, through into the houses up there and stuff like that. And then they're using this as a place to stay.
Chill out.
Well, I reckon, do you want to try doing an Estes in here?
Yeah, can do.
I'm interested to see what it does because I've always seen people come here and I don't think I've seen an Estes done in here. But after the way this place is today and the way it's full of rats and stuff, I just don't think you're going to really catch anything in here.
No.
I probably won't come back here.
No,
based on
at this
how it
point,
is.
yeah.
Unless somebody else comes here and has something wild happen and then I won't be able to help myself, I'll be here the next day.
Yeah.
Apart from that, really, I probably won't come back here because it feels quite empty.
Yeah.
Apart from the rats.
Pretty much.
I don't, apart from constantly feeling like we're going to get caught in here, that's what I'm getting more of a thing of.
Yes, same.
Because it used to be awkward to get into here, it's not now.
Yeah.
And so for me, I'm constantly listening to see if anybody comes through that door, whereas it used to be the window and it was like, it had taken a while to get through there. So I'm a bit on edge with that and the road and constantly thinking somebody's going to come and just kick us out. Apart from that, scariness wise,
It's chilling.
yeah, it's chill.
Absolutely chilling. It's like I said, it's just the anxiety of getting caught because it's fairly easy to get caught in here.
Yeah. Apart from getting under that bloody fence panel thing, which is a awkwardness. Apart from that, it's fairly easy for somebody to come round and kick us out of here.
And if anything, if like our history is anything to go by, there's probably like a 50 times easier way to get in.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, we've probably gone past the actual door, but yeah, I don't know. And especially with hearing those rats and stuff now, it's kind of put me like,
Yeah, there's not much else we can do.
no. And I'm not hearing anything that you can't put down to a rat.
Yeah.
So
If we do an Estes though, we'll have to be careful of how loud we are. Obviously when you're in the Estes you don't know how loud you're being.
yeah, that's true. Can you hear us, Ed?
Random.
Alright, so Ed's got a device in his hand and headphones on and a blindfold.
Poor.
If you want to speak to us through Ed somehow using that device, we can try and ask you some questions.
Bring it on.
Okay.
You fuck.
It's a bit rude.
A little bit defensive.
Haha.
So, did you used to work here?
Oops.
Was this your local pub?
Who are you? Alright.
My name's Tony,
And I'm Susie.
and this is Ed sat down.
We just
Yeah.
wanna
What's your name? Can you tell us who you are?
Can you tell us how long this place has been
Both.
abandoned for?
Say oath. You say oath or
No way.
both?
I think so.
Yeah, Susie said, can you tell us how long this place has been abandoned for? How long there's been no customers?
Extra. Oh my god.
What are you saying, oh my god, for? What's happened?
Bleeding.
Who's bleeding?
They're labouring. They're fine. They're still here.
Who is it that's still here? Tell us your name, please.
What was your favourite drink here?
That's right. Same. Coming down.
Do you live upstairs?
No.
Do you live local? Do you live in the local village?
Yes.
How long have you lived here for?
Yes, I can. That's the one.
We're a little bit confused at the moment. What year is it?
There was a really creepy whisper that said something in it, but it was like really breathy. It was like, but I don't know what it said.
What year would you say it is?
Have you decided?
What are we deciding what drink we're having? I think we're having Carlin.
If I did? Would I win? Their actions.
Doesn't feel like we're interacting with somebody at the moment.
Teenagers.
Doesn't feel like we're interacting
Stop
with
them.
somebody at the moment.
No, doesn't.
It just seems like random.
It's dark.
It is dark. So, for us to know that you're having a conversation with us, we need you to tell us your name.
Oh. That one said in the pub. Straight after it said in public. And the same voice said in the pub.
Well, we're in the pub. Can you come and speak to us, please? Come and tell us your name. Come and tell us who we're talking to.
You're saying that you don't can't see me?
No, I don't think we can see you.
That's why we're asking to talk to you through Ed.
Well, I'm here.
You need to prove it to us for us to have a conversation with you, otherwise we think we're talking to walls.
By you. Welcome.
If we're welcome, then we've told you our names. Can you tell us yours?
That's about it for now. Come back again.
Do you not want to speak to us?
Go away.
Do you want us to leave?
Your wife.
Your wife.
Respect.
We do respect you. We come here with all respect. We just want to speak to you, that's all.
Go.
All good?
Yeah. After I said go, there was literally just like, fuck off, and then nothing.
Oh, it said fuck off.
Yeah. So it said, respectfully. Well, it said respect and then fully. But it was like, after another gap,
Yeah.
and then go. And then there was one that went, fuck off. And then it just, literally just, everything stopped and went.
Weird. Nothing else really tallied. There was at the beginning where you had, I think you had fuck off again or something.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was going the right way to start with. It was like, oh, actually, this is really weird. And then it just went to complete randomness.
Yeah,
Nothing
it was
was.
just completely random, really.
Well, we tried the esters. It didn't seem like, well, from our side, from me and Susie's side, it didn't seem like we were really having a conversation. It sort of felt like a lot of random gibberish words, really. We were asking questions, weren't getting an answer. It was just sort of random yes, no, all right, maybe stuff. But it just didn't feel like we were having an actual conversation. Whereas like the esters, when we've had it and it's been good, we can have backwards and forwards, where there's no way that you would think of that word to make that make sense. But Ed was just saying that the way it sounded like was like there was lots of people talking over each other, and so he wasn't just getting one word, there was a word over the top of that word, almost like you were in a busy pub and there was people talking, which I didn't really think about. We were doing the esters and I'm going, nah, we're not having a conversation here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kind of throws it into a different light, really. Not that I don't know, I just don't get a feel about the place today.
No.
No.
I really don't get much of a scary feel about here
No.
today.
I think we all agree there.
Yeah, there's just, whether there was or whether there isn't, it's just not
This
here
could have
today.
been in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It still would have felt so.
Yeah.
I can tell you now, the place that I used to live that you came to, that in Shrewsbury,
Yeah.
that one, I was more afraid of being downstairs there on my own than I would be in here.
Okay.
That's the feeling I'm getting here at the moment.
Ed says he's going to stay on his own with a camera.
No, not that. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it's yeah. There's just-
It doesn't have the same feel as like what that did, and I lived there.
Yeah. There's no massive on edge
No.
feel about in here,
The
apart from the
only-
feel of getting caught and
Yeah,
kicked out.
that's it.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be us for here. I will go through those left alone cameras. Chances are I'm going to find a rat on one of them. Because I definitely heard one down there by me. But there was a couple of noises while we were outside. Again, it could be rats, so it's annoying really, because now any noise that we get in here, we could stay here for hours, and any noise that I get, I'm going to say it's a rat, so can't really do much more apart from that. So yeah, I think it's going to be a case of that's us for today. So I'll go through those cameras, see what I find, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Boy.
Bye. We'll catch you soon. Bye bye.